What's going on YouTube? In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you guys how to cut a drop fade. So stick around to the end, you know what I'm saying? So you can already know how the result's gonna turn out. But we're gonna kick it out with the octane. You know, you already know I had to put them 3-aught blades on there. And the way I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying, he's not getting no C-cups, he's just getting a straight drop fade. And as I get to the bottom, well actually to the back of his occipital bone, I'm gonna start to drop, you know what I'm saying, the ball guideline, because I'm actually cutting his hair contour to his head shape. And you notice that I'm using them 3-aughts, and I just keep on going back over the same area because I want all the hairs to be gone, so I really won't have to do nothing at the end. But you know what I'm saying, little minor detail work won't hurt. But it's just the point of when you first start the haircut, man, you know, you want everything, you know what I'm saying, to be legit, so you won't have to go back and, you know, do too much at the end. All right, guys, right there where his parietal ridge at, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I grabbed the pick and I started to pick that area out because it's like, I would say a disconnection right there because, you know, right there where his occipital bone at and his temple peak point, it's like his hair started to have a part right there. So I just wanted to pick it out and make sure everything gonna flow is even so I can continue with the next step. But whatever you do, man, always remember to comb, pick, or brush the hair as you cut so you can see where your fade, you know what I'm saying, is gonna fall in at. Man, starting this year, I know it's already July, heading into August, but you know what I'm saying, for the rest of this year, I'm just gonna actually start using detachable blades. Now, don't get me wrong now, I'm still gonna be using my regular clippers such as my Babyless FX, one of my Style Pro Craft Instinct. You know, I'm still gonna be using them, but time consuming, I'm gonna start using the detachable blades because I just got done with a house call, man, and it didn't take me no more than 30 minutes. And I was like, wow, man. So yeah, you know, I started out with detachable blades, so you know, I'm gonna end it with detachable blades. But I just want to recap you on the blades that I'm using. First, I used my 3-aught to do my first initial guideline all the way around the head, and then, you know what I'm saying, I grabbed my OA. And right now, I'm just actually making my secondary primary guideline. That's when you can start to see stubbles of hair. And we're gonna presumably go up, but as we go up, we're gonna, you know, kind of knock out a little bulk and then come back with our down fading process. Now I take my 1.5 blade. The only thing I'm doing right now, I'm actually smoothing off everything, so you know what I'm saying, everything can run smoothly within the fade, because that's the only area that I'm focusing on working on. Now, where I said that he had a disconnection at, I'm gonna try to blend that in as close as I can to make the fade pop out even more. But I'm really just worried about the area that I'm cutting right now, because I'm more so worried about the fade more so than the blending as of right now. So remember to always keep that comb or brush in your hand as you cut. All right, guys, still have my 1.5 blade on. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually making my third initial primary guideline. That's where the blend and the fade is going to tie in at. And remember to always use your corners, man. Even though I make my third initial primary guideline, man, I'm just still using corners. Or you can be flat, you know what I'm saying? In certain areas, you'll see me just lay the blade flat, and you know what I'm saying? Because those be the areas where his hair curls up at and grows against the grain. So you had to cut against the grain as well. But remember to always be repetitive what you do, and just check over your work as you cut, because you can see the final results when you're done. Alright guys, now I have my 1A on. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually smoothing off that 1.5 where I, start to go against the grain. I'm actually blending everything just by cutting with the grain. And remember to always be repetitive with your work. I have my 1A blade on. The only thing I'm doing right now is just running straight directly into that 1.5 blade, because I'm starting to fade that line out, because I want my blend and my fade to tie in together. But remember to always brush the hair as you cut, because you can see everything tie in together as you see on this video. But don't be afraid to go back over the work, man, because that's part of the process. Repetitive is key to everything. Detail is the main source of key to everything. So, just take your time, and you'll get there. But let's get it. We are about 7 minutes and 20 seconds in this video. So if you stayed this long, man, just type in #Prince in the comment section, man, so I can know you stayed around to watch the video, dog. Because hey, to all my loyal supporters out there, hey, I really appreciate everything that you guys, doing for me, especially, supporting my channel. So right now I have my 1 blade on. The only thing I'm doing right now is just using my corners to take out dark spots that the 1A left, because that's the point of detailing. Remember to always go back a blade, previous than the blade that you're using, because like right now I'm using my 1 blade to take out the dark areas, the dark spots that my 1A couldn't take out. But look, check that fade out. And guys, another thing, majority of these barbers on YouTube be lying to you, bro. I just want to put it like that, because I tried to do it and it don't really just work. How some barbers be like, close the blade all the way up and all of that right there, knock that first initial guideline out. Now, don't get me wrong, they do help, but what helps more is close your blade all the way and open it up 1 notch. And when after you open it up 1 notch, man, just use the corner, man. A lot of barbers be lying on YouTube. I don't want to call no names, but you know who you are, because you know who you are. That's all I'm gonna say. But do not close your blade completely, man. Close your clippers all the way, then open it up 1 notch and use about 2 or 3 teeth. And I guarantee you that line will be knocked out in no time. So therefore, that'll save you a whole lot of detail work. All right, everybody, check this out. I put my 1.5 plastic guard on my Stylecraft Pro Instinct. Now I'm just actually worried about that parietal ridge area, because remember when I told you about that disconnection? That right there is like a sore for the barbers. You know what I'm saying? It don't fit in right. So now I'm about to tie my blend up with my fade so everything can come into one. So I'm just actually like nitpicking at the tip of his parietal ridge just to have everything to be blended in. Now I have my plastic number 1 guard on. I have them halfway open, and now I'm still going with the parietal ridge area until I get to the back of the occipital bone area. That hair right there's a little bit too thick, so I'm trying my best to keep it blended. So you know what I'm saying, I don't want to take the fade up too high or anything like that. I just want to stay in that parietal ridge area along with the occipital bone area. So we almost there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you stuck around again this long, man, hashtag Prince in the comment section so I can know who all, you know what I'm saying, stayed until the end of this video. So with further ado, let's get it. See, everything that the blade didn't take off or remove for me, I put my number 1 guard on, my Stylecraft. And you know what I'm saying, I'm just using the corner of the plastic guard just to, you know what I'm saying, keep the hair smooth and everything, because I said I was gonna start off using my detachable blades, but yeah, there's always time you had to go back with your original clippers, you know what I'm saying, just to get the spots that needed to be knocked out. But as you can see, that fade is tying in. Now it don't look much like a disconnection, it's just like one clear fade. Now his mom asked me to cut his hair down some because he actually had a sponge, but in this video his mom asked me not to, you know what I'm saying, sponge his hair because she just, you know, just wanted to grow just natural, you know. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I just had to knock it down so everything can blend into, you know what I'm saying, one, you know, cut, because it is what it is, because, you know, his mom said so, so I did so. Guys, I just want to let everybody know out there in YouTube land or YouTube world or whatever you want to call it, man, I'm still just going to stick to the original, bro. Treasure Made Volume 5. That's all I need. I don't need no dry shampoo. I don't need no lather or nothing like that, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, I came from the old school of cutting hair. So the way that I'm doing it is always been the way I've been doing it. So I'm not changing nothing up. The only thing I might change up is my clippers. But other than that, man, I'm just going to stick with the Treasure Made Volume 5. The best holding spray it is. All right, guys, I didn't really want to just do too much talking on the edge up part. I just wanted to use that part as an ASMR because, you know what I'm saying, it's like wow, I really don't need to say nothing, just watch it. But on this part right here, after I do the edge up, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to come back and follow back with that pencil, because the pencil actually give it that defined line that you're looking for. And you know what I'm saying, that actually helped the beginners, you know what I'm saying, for to see where they line gonna start at, especially like on the vertical bar area. And now the only thing I'm doing right now is just getting that pencil and just going straight across the edge up part, because his mom did ask for enhancement, so I used the pencil as a stencil to put the hair fiber on, so you know what I'm saying, you can already know where that line gonna stop at, you know what I'm saying, because you don't want to overspray the fiber. So guys, after I put the pencil on him and do him up with fibers, now the oil sheen actually is gonna help me take off the pencil. So if you stick around long enough, man, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, because it's like when you put the pencil on him and, you know what I'm saying, you put the oil sheen over the pencil, it'll just actually take that off just like that. So therefore, you don't have to really just go back with no razor or anything, because your trimmers is actually your razors. It's just actually sharpening up that line and also taking off that pencil mark as well. YouTube, you already know this is the cut, and if you like it, no, I take that back. If you love it, give it a thumbs up. There's nothing more I can say, but you know what I'm saying, I did what I could. You know what I'm saying, his mom was very fond of the haircut and she loved it, and you know what I'm saying, she said, hey, I'll be back, you know what I'm saying. So she said she loved the cut and everything. So big shout out to my guy for coming up, you know what I'm saying, pulling up to the shop, getting that fresh cut. But with further ado, it is what it is, man. Your boy Black Prince the Barber is laying it down with them cuts. And all my subscribers out there, bro, if you stuck around to this point of the haircut, bro, hashtag Prince in the comment section. But with further ado, it's your boy Black Prince. May God bless. Peace.